Hey guys, 17 Malicious here. I'm actually going to be doing part 2 of the Inzektor matchup guide with X-sabers. I'm going to be now playing with my deck right now, and you're going to be seeing how I'm going to be playing against Inzektors. I already have my opening hand. I actually shuffled my deck and this is what I drew. There's some proxies here. For example, Smashing Ground is a proxy for Soul Taker. And then the 1-star monsters like King Cabillo and Ragigura are effect Veilers. Right, so I start up with a hand of two Veilers, a Fall Troll, Dark Soul, and Pot of Avarice. Alright, well, so if you guys remember the last video, this is actually a really good hand against Inzektors. I already have 2 turns that I can buy off to, keep making my setup while not risking a hornet play. Alright, so let's say my start, I draw this is my 6th card, which is Pot of Avarice. I'm gonna go ahead and just set my Dark Soul. He still doesn't know what I'm playing, so let's say he just sets a Sangan or sets on Dragonfly on defense so that I can bait on it. I draw my next card. It's a Mystical. Alright, well, this is gonna be really good if he pulls off something in the back row. I'm really just good right now. I have the 2 Veilers, the Pot of Avarice and everything, the Soul Taker, so I'm just gonna pass. His turn, he flips the Dragonfly. Let's say, he just wants to find out what I'm playing. He flips the Dragonfly, goes into Hornet, and before he goes into Hornet, I'm gonna use my Veiler. And, just stop his Dragonfly right there in his tracks. He still wants to find out, so he just, goes again and attacks. Finds out I'm playing Dark X-saber, so he's probably just right now thinking about the strategy on how to beat me. In the meantime, I'm going to be watching my hand. I see that I still have 1 Veiler, I have a Fall Troll, I have a Pot of Avarice, I have a Mystical Space Typhoon. And I have a way to clear the way to pitch a card from his hand. That's the way I'm thinking right now, because right now, if I control his hand, I control the game. So I have everything right now in my hand to control his game. He's probably just going to set 1 card due to thinking I have a Heavy Storm. So that's why I have the Mystical right here. And then I clear away with the Soul Taker. And I still have that effect Veiler, so that when he plays that Centipede or he plays a second on Dragonfly, I still can protect my Rebel. So I'm just going to go ahead and just search another Rebel. Sorry about that. I'm going to go ahead and search an Rebel. Add it to my hand. Shuffle the deck right there. And keep playing. Alright. So this is my hand right now. Veiler, Soul Taker, Pot of Avarice, Rebel, and Mystical. I draw my third Veiler. Nice. Alright, so I have 2 Veilers now. I have 2 more turns that I can, buy off. So I'm just gonna play. I pop his set card. I destroy the Soul Taker, his Dragonfly, and I summon a Rebellum. If he doesn't have a Veiler, he's not gonna use it. So I'm just gonna attack directly and pitch a card. If he has a Veiler, he's gonna use it right now. He doesn't want to lose his Inzektors. So let's assume he has a Veiler, so he wasted it. Alright, the Rebel did his job. He will still attack directly for 1600. So that's 600 there versus our 8000. His turn, he goes into another Inzektor, the Veiler. Go our turn, we attack with Rebel, destroy it. Next turn, he's just going to set 1 card because maybe he doesn't have another Inzektor. We drew Torrential Tribute. I attack. If he doesn't have anything, that I pitch a card from his hand. If it's a Dimensional Prison, then Prison. But, chances are Inzektors are not going to run Dimensional Prison game 1. They might just cite it against stuff like, like Dino Rabbit, stuff like that. So yeah, we just pitch another card from his hand and we set the Torrential. His turn comes, he MSTs. He tries to summon another Dragonfly. We We Vader it. We summon the MST. We're gonna keep it for later. We destroy the Dragonfly. We pass. He doesn't have anything, so he passes again. Oops, that's not supposed to be in there. All right, we summon Soul Taker. Okay. All right, well we keep attacking. Keep pitching cards in his hand. You know, right now, chances are he doesn't have any options. So, you know, we're just really relying on a top deck right now. But you know, let's say he just top decks the Centipede, and he actually manages to pop something. All right. Well, he actually pops. He searches something else, attacks directly. I summon. Alright. So, you know, here my options are a little bit limited. You know, I don't have another X-saber. I have 2 Faltros. I'm gonna go ahead and just summon Bogart, attack. Just leave it like that. Okay. Alright, oh, he summons a Hornet and he blows it up. Alright, we got Pachul. Alright, this is going to be a little bit tricky. I should have waited for the Bogart, but let's just, you know, sit on this, bluff with the Mystical, and sit it there. You know, it's not a wise move, but I'm depending on him thinking I still have my second Torrential, and, you know, he's going to be a little more careful. He's not going to be popping things around. So, yeah, he maybe, you know, let's just say he just sets another card and passes. Go ahead and just destroy it on the end phase. Alright, finally got 2 sabers on the field. Alright, I summon my Hermes Blade. I go into Pachul, and you're gonna blow up. Summon my Faltro. He doesn't have Valor, he's gonna use it now. Let's assume he says it's a Valor. Alright, when we go to the second Faltro, we summon. Go ahead and summon Arabella. I'll go ahead and just, you know, use Pachul to summon Stardust. You know, summon Scrap Dragon, why not? In case he has Gores. Summon Scrap Dragon. So we attack. Let's actually make sure we attack with Ever's Blade first. So we ram into Ever's Blade, search for a Dark Soul. And then we can either pop with the Dark Soul, Scrap Dragon, or leave it there. Let's go ahead and just make a Gotham's. You know, let's make a Gotham. See, you know, chances are he has a few cards in his hand. So let's, you know, take away the last 2 cards. You know, take away the Dark Soul, take away the Gothams, and let's stay with that Scrap Dragon right there. And you know, I still have Pot of Avarice. So basically, yeah, I just main phase 2. I just Pot of Avarice. I turn this back. Turn my Vaders back. Turn my Faltro, turn my Vaders, alright, you know, turn my Vaders, turn my Garments, turn my Faltro, put it back in the head, in the deck. Let's put this right here, sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just black out for a minute. I'm shuffling right now, don't worry guys. Alright, we shuffle. Make sure everything's okay. We draw 2 cards, draw a Bogart, draw an Arabella. Nice draws. Only missing a Faltro, which we're actually going to be searching with the Dark Soul. Should have had that Faltro there. Alright. Yeah. Nice. Shuffle the deck a little bit more, and we stay with that. See how cool that is? See how cool Pot of Avarice is in my deck? It really helps, you know. It's just it could be even a +4 at times, you know. Especially when you use 2 Dark Souls and everything. You just put false rolls back in the deck, you know, just search them later and draw 2 cards in addition to that, chances are you're going to get a full setup right again. You know, like this hand. Alright, so basically I sit on the Scrap Dragon. I'm just gonna, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and just pop the back row. I don't need my Soul Taker anymore. I don't need this Pashul anymore. I'm not gonna waste my normal summon, so I'm just gonna set this, set the Soul Taker. I'm gonna set the Soul Taker, pop the monster. I'll pop the back row, and then I'm gonna summon Airbellum to pitch another card from his hand, and then just boom, 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 boom. You know, as you can see, I have to gain control over there. That's actually a good example of, you know, how to beat Inzektors. I wanted to do it so you guys can actually see how my deck plays also, and how I can, you know, and what's my mentality when I'm going against Inzektors. As you can see, and you know, I always made sure that I was, you know, I had a backup plan. You know, I wouldn't have set Dark Soul if I didn't have that Effect Baiter or Torrential. And I honestly, you know, I wouldn't have gone for Airbellum for that long time if I've had that, you know, that protection. You know, those Vaders. Honestly, I'm going to be very frank. Those Vaders really saved my game. I'm sure that if I would have been in an official game, I would have raped that game like really nasty. Thanks to Baylor. So, you know, basically, as you can see, you know, when you're going against Inzektors, you really need some little backup. That's why it's so hard to play against them, because you got to use a lot of resources. Now, if you can find a way to get back those resources, or at least take, you know, the same resources away from the opponent, you know, then you can have a successful game. Because, you know, you're going to be wasting resources, but if you can waste his resources as well, you're going to be on an even field. And then, you know, that's the point of that's why I play Airbellum. That's why I play stuff like Soul Taker, Mystical, Space Typhoon, so that I waste his resources, and then we go into even ground, you know. And that's why I concentrate on taking down Inzektors' hand, so that they can't have any plays, and they just, they rely on top decking. Hope this video was helpful. I really hope to do more videos like this. When I'm explaining Dino Rabbit, I'm gonna do a part 2 so that you guys know how I'm gonna play against Dino Rabbit, and you know how my deck flows against Dino Rabbit. I actually hope to have actual matchup videos against actual people, going into, or you know, just filming myself to playing on DN. But you know, I hope this video helped. I really did it on my house right now, so. Yeah, I hope you find it helpful, and you know, next video I'm going to be discussing Dino Rabbit, and hopefully the next video after that I'm going to be discussing Chaos Dragons. So yeah, a lot of stuff we have to do to discuss, you know, a lot of stuff we have to discuss here in the meta, so we know how to fight it. So let's get ready, guys. We got a lot of work to do.